Let's go ahead and minimize or get rid of the myths associated with the intersex population. So let's go ahead and jump into these myths. The first myth I would say is everyone is born male or female. Although we'd like to think that everyone was born male or female, there are many people that were born intersex. Guys, let's face it. There are many, it's 1 in 1,000, sometimes 2 in 1,000 that are actually born intersex. That's a huge population. It's more equivalent to the redhead population. So just think about it in terms of people are born every day with both reproductive organs. So let's get that myth out of here. Myth number 2, being intersex is rare. As I recently stated, there are many people that are intersex. And in fact, according to experts, 1.7% of the population are intersex. This means that there are a lot of opportunities for you to become knowledgeable and be able to address people accordingly based on the fact that you know that they exist and they're just people and they want to be understood. The third myth is being intersex is a condition that needs to be corrected. As we stated earlier, there are many children that undergo surgery at a very young age to change their anatomy. The only problem is that when you make a decision early on and choose for the child what they identify with, then you're making an assumption. That assumption can be widely flawed, leaving the child to have to make a decision or to reverse what has been done from the beginning. Many would even tell you that this is a human rights violation. How can one person make a decision about someone else's genitalia, how they identify or what they identify with at such a young age? I personally think that allow people to become who they are and afford them that opportunity to make any of the complex decisions later on in life when they understand more about who they are. Because you look at someone or you assume based on early behaviors, to me, I just think that that's the wrong way to approach it. But again, I'm just one person with one opinion. Myth number 4 is intersex people are transgender. Just remember that a person's physical sexual characteristics has nothing to do with their gender identification or who they are attracted to. An intersex person can be gay, straight, bisexual, asexual, lesbian, or they could identify as male, female, both, or neither. Both intersex people and trans people have the right to choose their gender and should never be forced into one thing or one identity versus the other. It's all about how they feel about themselves and what they identify with. Now, guys, you've heard a lot in this video. It's a lot to unpack, a lot to consider, a lot to think about, but definitely just put yourself in the position of a person that was born intersex. Would you want anyone to decide early on if you are going to be a male presenting or female presenting and make a decision to perform surgery accordingly? Put your comments below. And now that you have a better understanding about what it means to be intersex, and tell me, what are your thoughts? I mean, honestly, we all have our own opinion, and I want to know what your opinion is. There's no way, no right or wrong way to respond, but just be respectful in your response because, again, people are born differently every day and they have no choice in it. Until next time.